Beamin' from the first date. Greetings, Capricorn, all placements. Okay, this is the fall. So pride comes before the fall. Something can be falling apart, so something else can come together. Someone here can be upset. I don't want to fall to pieces. I just want to sit and stare at you. I don't want to talk about it. Is that Avril Lavigne? I think it is. Yeah. I think it is. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to stare at you. Like, but how are you going to work anything out? I don't know. There's a huge communication issue here. Capricorn, the love is not the problem. But as I tell my clients every day, love is a tiny, tiny ingredient when it actually comes to working out a situation. You know, a relationship requires, I think, mostly communication and conflict management over the love, to be quite honest. Because if you have incredible communication with someone, you can figure out how to please one another, you know, in all ways. And if you have conflict resolution and you can actually respond and you can figure out how to handle conflict, then you're good to go. Crunchwrap Supreme, baby. Someone here can talk about? Okay, anyway. You know, it's crazy. So in that song, it's Fall by Hoochie. Beaming from the first date. You could have been beaming from the first date, from the first time you laid eyes on someone, or someone else is beaming from their first date with you. You being with someone being with you, take it whatever side of the fence you're on. Someone wants to put their name on it. That's what he says in the song over and over. I'm beaming from the first date, beaming from the first date. Want to put my name on it. Make me want to put my name on it. So someone here wants to claim it. Now in Virgo's reading, I was really getting strongly Own It by Drake. So you guys definitely could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could have Virgo placements yourself. I was also hearing pride comes before the fall. So Capricorn, things are falling apart so better things can come together. Come together right now over me. This can be different teams falling apart so that they can kind of intermingle and different aspects can come together. Something can be happening. Well, something only happens once in a blue moon is what I was hearing. So something very rare is about to happen. Someone can think that you're really rare. An opportunity of a lifetime can be really rare. Now, I was also channeling Jocelyn Flores by XXX Stancion. Rest in peace. They all want to see me with no pot to pee in. Homies are excited about the grave that I'm digging. They're all having conversations about my hasty decisions. But Capricorn, you wouldn't have to make hasty decisions if people weren't doing you so dirty. So it's like people are setting you up and then they're talking about you like you don't have things together even though they set you up. So it's like, how does that even make sense? A lot of these people are just misery loves company, bitter Bettys who are really trying to trigger you because they're triggered, they're upset. So they're trying to get you in their frequency. So don't do it, Capricorn. Eagles fly heights that the crows cannot reach, other birds cannot reach. You know, a diamond is a diamond because it can withstand pressure that no other stone can withstand. So yeah, they're putting a lot of pressure on you, Capricorn, but guess what? They're going to combust before you do because you're the diamond, not them. You could also be dealing with an Aries. Aries birthstone is the diamond. You could also just have Aries in your chart. But Capricorn, that's what it's giving. It's like these people are doing things to you and then they're talking about your quick responses, which is actually quite miraculous how you are quickly responding and dodging, dodging them bullets. Don't really like that one because I was also channeling the song Scatterbrain by Conway the Machine. So what I don't like about that, Capricorn, is that song is honestly pretty dark. I got reasons. I got a million reasons why you got it. He says, I got reasons, a million reasons. So please stop asking me why. So someone here really, is going after another. So be cautious with that, Capricorn. Someone can be trying to trigger you to make you go after them because they really want to go after you. So they're trying to do some reverse psychology thing on you. Don't play that game. Don't play that, Capricorn. And you're smarter than that. Like, people don't realize, Capricorn, in the tarot, you are the devil card, which some people can see as a bad thing, but it's actually a really good thing because it means that the master manipulators, the worst of the worst, can't get by on you because you can see through the crap. If you really allow yourself to see people, like they're playing straight in your face, and yeah, they're playing, but you're the devil. You can see that, Capricorn. You can see that. Also, goats climb to the mountaintops and no other animals are up there with them. Okay, so it's just, you know, part of your dharma of being a goat, greatest of all time, okay? You could definitely be like an Eminem type energy. You could also like Eminem. I'm just channeling him now. He's just coming through. I didn't write anything from him. That's just coming through right now. But anywho, later on in that scatterbrain, they're trying to make you scatterbrained, Capricorn. Someone could also be upset because they're like, you still mess with him and you know he's a rat. So someone can also be making fun of who someone is dating. A whole community can know like someone is doing someone dirty, or someone's like, why are they with them? Like, really? Like, what? I was also getting, Modest Mouse dealing with rats in Aries reading. Oh my gosh, I have that channeled. The World at Large by Modest Mouse. If the world is at large, why should I remain? I guess I'm just gonna walk away to another planet, gonna find another place, maybe one that I can stand. I'll move on to another day. I'm gonna float on. So, you know, it's funny because people think that they're outcasting someone, but they're actually moving them exactly where God wants them to go. Like, God is literally using someone's enemies to bring them to the place where he needs them to go. And yeah, it is quite the journey, but again, the diamond is the only stone that withstands all that tumbling. The goat is the only one who makes it to the top. So Capricorn and an Aries could be coming together after maybe both being talked about. You know, someone here is so thirsty that they're drinking poison. So someone here can be like, oh, look, they're so desperate. They need me. So someone here can really think it's funny to make someone really need them and beg for it, because I was hearing beg for it. So someone wants to make someone beg. Someone wants to see someone get riled up. Someone wants to see someone be scatterbrained. You know, someone is like, you're too calm. You're too happy. You're too this. So I'm going to, you know, run through my tricks and schemes and see what to do to flick you off your pedestal. And it's like, that person doesn't put themselves on a pedestal. They're just balanced and operating and handling life as it comes. And the other people, you know, people who don't do that can't understand that. In the Jocelyn Flores song, though, he also says, I know you so well. I mean, I can do anything he can. I know you're somewhere. I've been trapped in my mind. I don't want to pretend that we're something when we're nothing. I'm tripping over things that I can't change. So someone else here, just like that, you still mess with him and you know he's a rat. Someone can be like, man, stop, you know, drop the zero. You need a real hero. But someone isn't very confident in themselves. So this can be, you know, someone that maybe is friend zoned. That's like, man, if I had a chance to be a strong Leo energy, I would do you right. Yeah, because someone knows that someone is being done dirty and they're being outcasted in everything. It's like, these people keep doing someone dirty, Capricorn, but they're just teaching someone how to be more independent. Now, I was also getting that in Pisces and Aries readings. Bored by Billie Eilish. When you walk out the door, you're teaching me to live without it. So someone's like, the more that people outcast me and try and get me in this upset energy, the more independent I become, the more self-sufficient I become, and the more experiences that I have as I keep moving around, and literally going exactly where God is designing. Yeah, something is ending with the Ten of Swords and the Tower, Capricorn. A relationship, a living situation, a friendship. There's a lot of gossip. High Priestess with the Page of Swords. Yeah, and these people are literally gossiping about someone because, again, they're too beautiful, they're too balanced, they're too this, they're too that. So Seven of Wands, it's like these people are heck bent on blocking this person. But they're actually not blocking them. They're literally sending them exactly where God is wanting them to go. See what I'm saying? Everything I say is just clarified by the cards. If you have an issue with the cards, that's your own thing, because everything I'm channeling is just being clarified by the cards after the fact. Regardless, Eight of Wands is a card of travel. It's also the most spiritual card in the deck. It's the only card in the entire tarot that has zero semblance of humanity. You see, even the aces, God's hand is personified in a human hand, because it is him coming down from the heavens, granting someone, this cup of love. That's God's hand giving something emotionally fulfilling to this Empress, this motherly energy. Someone can want you and your kids to be out. Someone thinks it's funny. But see, Eight of Wands is spirit traveling. Spirit is bringing you somewhere. We all know wind, but we can't see wind. We just see the effects of wind. Literally, the Devil card, Capricorn. It's so funny. These devilish energies, it's like they don't realize that they're dealing with the devil. Someone is about to run right into their wish fulfillment. Strong Pisces, Scorpio energy, Aries, again with the Magician. It's funny, these people were trying to leave an Aries out. Fool card again, lots of Aries energy here. People are really trying to leave someone out, but it's literally sending them exactly where God wanted them to go. to their new beginning, to this absolute blessing. And these people are going to be like,